Many couple wonder is sex during pregnancy safe? And the truth of the matter is that sex during pregnancy in most women are safe and beneficial. However, there is a lot of situation that one need to avoid sex during pregnancy, because going ahead to have sex during pregnancy can put the life of the mother and the baby at risk. So in this video, I'm going to tell you when you should avoid sex during pregnancy, certain signs or warning signs you should look out for, and how to keep your baby and the mother um, happy and healthy. So if you are seeing me for the first time, my name is Dr. Ugwuanyi. I'm a licensed medical practitioner, and this is Family Health Academy, where we teach everything about health. We make it practical and educative. So before we start, I'd like to tell you that this video is for educational purpose. If you have any medical concern, please go to the hospital and see your doctor. Okay, so let's start with is sex during pregnancy generally safe? Yes, pregnancy without a complication, sex during pregnancy is safe and beneficial. Why is it safe? Because your baby inside your womb is being protected by the womb, the amniotic fluid inside the amniotic sac, and the cervix is closed. So even during penetration, this baby will not be affected because they are being protected. So why should we avoid sex during pregnancy? There is a situation like in a high risk pregnancy with a complication that you need to avoid sex, because going ahead to have sex can put the baby and the mother at risk. If you have unexplained vagina bleeding, you shouldn't have sex, because having sex can increase bleeding. If the placenta is located very close, or is totally completely covering the cervix, going ahead to have sex can trigger more or dangerous bleeding. If you notice that your there is a water leakage, that is your water has already been broken, it means that the protective layers of the protective layer that houses the baby called amniotic fluid sac has broken, and that is why the water is coming out. So when you go ahead to have sex, you can introduce infection to the baby, and that is not safe. Another thing is that if you have either your partner have active sexually transmitted infection, having sex can introduce this infection to the baby, and that's not safe. Okay, so if you have had a history of miscarriage or preterm labor, it's not safe to have sex, because sexual activity can trigger contraction, thereby leading to possible miscarriage or early labor. And semen contain a hormone called a prostaglandin. This prostaglandin can trigger a mild uterine contraction, thereby putting the pregnancy at risk. So, what are the warning signs that if you see, you should stop sex immediately? That is, even when your pregnancy is healthy without complication. But if you notice this warning sign, you should stop sex immediately. What are they? There are, if you know that you have a unexplained vagina bleeding, or you have a heavy bleeding to your private parts, you stop immediately. If you have noticed that you're having a fever, or you just suddenly see an unusual discharge to your private parts, if you notice that your water has broken, if you know that you have active sexually transmitted infection, and if you notice that your baby's movement has reduced, these are the warning signs that yes, you should stop sex and seek medical help immediately because it requires urgent medical attention to rule out the possible causes of what you are feeling or seeing. So don't ignore this your body signals sign because I know that most of you will say that is it not that is not pain, is it not this? No, pain is not a normal thing and you shouldn't ignore it. So go straight to the hospital, see a medical practitioner for proper evaluation. So if sex safe during pregnancy, yes, sex is very safe during most pregnancy. However, there are a lot of situations or conditions where one needs to abstain from sex for a temporal time. So, because going ahead to have this sex can impose a health risk to the baby and to the mother. Remember that the happiness or joy of every pregnancy is to see a healthy mother and a healthy baby at the end of the journey. Don't ignore the warning sign. If you have learned something from this video, don't forget to like, comment, and share. And don't forget to subscribe so that you can get more health tips. In this channel, we teach everything about your health and we make them practical. My name is Dr. Ugwuanyi. I'm a licensed medical practitioner. I teach everything about your health.